Hey everyone, how you doing? ADH here. It feels really weird. We're going to be playing Super Mario Maker. I've not played this game. I can't remember the last time I played this game. It's probably, what, 2 years ago at least. If you didn't know, Nintendo will be stopping the Mario Maker service this week. Mario effectively dies on the 31st of March 2021. So what I thought I would do is, what we're going to do today is make a level, probably get some input from the chat as well. If we get time as well, I might play a few levels, what are currently available. But it's definitely going to be a bit of a chill stream. We're going to create a level, and I've even got some classic retro tunes as well. So we're going to be doing that. How is everyone doing? Hey Andy, welcome to the stream. Major Scal, I believe I saw... Norfolk, how you guys doing? When was the last time any of you guys played the original Mario Maker on the Wii U? I'm really intrigued. Like I said, the last time I played this was probably before Mario Maker 2 came out, and that was ages ago. That was like, what, middle of 2019? Something crazy. Yeah. Now, the thing with this game that I liked the most was creating levels was so much better than Mario Maker 2. So it's all good. So how do I think Mario will be executed? I don't know. I just hope Nintendo does it clean. It is kind of weird why all of these Mario games seem to be coming to the end of, well, end of this month. Yes, you got Mario 35, you got this, you've got the 3D All-Star Collection. Guys, we are going to get some tunes on. Please do let me know if this is too too loud rather. If it's too loud, please do let me know, but we're going to get creating level. So, like I said, it has been ages since I played this, so I'm probably gonna need a bit of time to get adjusted to it, but I think we're gonna be alright. It's kind of weird as well, not having like all the other themes, just the fact that you get the 4 basic themes there. Hey Geordie Rocks, the original Mario Maker game, you won't be able to upload levels come this Wednesday, so we're gonna do it now. You haven't played this since the Switch came out. My Wii U kind of disappeared from under your TV setup. Well, same with me, Major. I packed it away until I got Wind Waker out. Well, guys, you know, some of you know how much I love Mario World, so I think we're probably best to stick with that theme. Yeah, Geordie, exactly. There's definitely going to be a few changes from the other game, but I've always enjoyed how this has been set up on the Wii U. The touchscreen just, it works so much better with a stylus. If anyone does have any ideas of things to add to the level, please let me know. Like I said, if we do have time, I'm probably going to try and play a couple, you know, other levels later on. I know. I've been keeping it a secret all this long. I've actually got cat paws. So I'm not really a type of person that does Kaizo. However, I probably will have some kind of Kaizo element in it, but we'll take that as it comes, really. Let's make a challenge. If you lose, you have to eat a tasty fish cake. Fish cakes aren't tasty, so already you failed there. trying to remember. I want kind of like a bridge. Maybe no, that's not what I was after. So what I'm thinking, maybe we could have something jumping up and down in that gap of the bridge. Exactly, James. I mean, it's in a way right. I still prefer the layout of this game because Mario Maker 2, it's all a bit like difficult to like actually design your level. This is so easy. You know, you just drag your icons off the top bar. Unfortunately, the touchscreen on the Switch isn't the same as the Wii U, so you can't do this. I mean, it's still fine, Mario Maker 2, but, you know, it could be better. So I'm pretty sure we can drop here. So what is going to happen there? Okay, not a great idea, if I'm being completely honest. This maybe... What I'm thinking, maybe, is if you can drop down... If the piranha plant jumps high enough... Nah, that's not going to work. I was hoping you could drop down in the middle. Yeah, we've got a lot of classics thanks to Major, so we've got about 3 to 4 hours worth of music lined up. We've got some really good Mario tunes, we've got Zelda, we've got some Genesis stuff as well, Turrican, Galaxy 2, Star Fox, there's enough to go. Geordie, let's do that. I'm gonna get rid of... Sure there was a delete mode there. Right, so Geordie, you reckon stick a pipe down. Let's just give that a real quick go. I mean, this ain't going to be a great level, guys. Like I said, I haven't made a level for ages. That will work, but that's not quite what I was expecting to happen. I don't think that's going to work either. Well, I managed to get it properly doing it random, so we'll see. There is. We got some... Yeah, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Country, Diddy Kong Racing. It's all good. Holy Ajura, welcome! I feel better about the era coming to an end if Mario Maker 2 had everything Mario Maker 1 had. Yeah, like the costumes. Guys, I stream Mario Maker so often on my channel when I started. So, I've never really kind of wrapped that whole thing up with the original Mario Maker game. So it's kind of nice to come back to it. Geez, the amount of Sundays I play this. I used to get submitted so many levels as well. Honestly, I'm getting rid of this guy. There's got to be something better here. You know what? I've changed my mind. Let's go for the donut blocks. Right, we can't have naked pipes. Naked pipes not good. I wonder how many levels are in the queue right now. Jeez. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still enjoy the original Mario Maker. It's a great game. Mario Maker 2, I feel like it added so much to it. Thankfully, the world map was added eventually, and that was a big, big difference. Right, so if we go down this pipe, go to the underground. Back in the days, this was all I did stream, yeah. Well, I kind of was building my channel up around Mario Maker, and at the time, YouTube was kind of different. So YouTube used to recommend my content so much more than what they did at the minute. So sticking with one game really did help, and then things changed a couple of years ago, and unfortunately it didn't recommend my channel as much, and I kind of, by that point, I think I'd had enough of Mario Maker anyway, so it wasn't a bad thing. Norfolk, you found me because of the Cooper Free running videos. Yeah, those have done really well on my channel. They're like some of the best videos. They're still getting watched like more than any other content on my channel. Hey KHD, hey Wayne, how you guys doing? Got a bit of classic. What is this? Wario Land? Yeah. We got any Wario Land fans? Good game. So this game, you can keep your pink coins, can't you? Sorry, you can have pink coins. So I'll probably just keep this as a secret area. I mean, guys, don't get me wrong. There will still be Mario Maker 2 on the channel at some point, but I'm kind of actually enjoying sort of trying out a few other games. You know, Zelda, for example. Love the Zelda games. I think I've kind of maybe... what's the word? I haven't given the Zelda games enough love lately, so it's good that I've been doing that stuff as well. Right, so if we can put a pink coin... Now the Goombas are probably going to walk off the edge there, so let's dump a couple in. Hopefully I get it uploaded. You guys can have a game of it as well. I found you because I clicked a random Mario Maker video and your stream just popped up. Been here ever since. KHD, you're doing good. Hope your weekend was alright anyway. I tell you what, guys, it's been a bit weird getting... Well, it's only an hour difference, I know, but it's a bit weird with the whole time change. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this. That's a little bit too high. I think maybe having the Cooper up here as well isn't a great idea. That should do. I probably want to make sure that... it's good. You're having a steak for dinner. Very nice. I had a nice chicken roast earlier. You blew up with Mario Maker 2, streamed it for like 6 months straight. Crazy Cliff, I remember that. Yeah. It's, I love the game. It was great at the time. But to me, honestly, if Mario Maker wasn't out, it would have been an amazing game. But because we already had Mario Maker, I'd already played it a lot. And if I'm being completely honest, like, it's kind of... noticing all the differences that they made between this and Mario Maker 2. There's a lot of stuff I miss. So, that's the first of the... I don't like why it's so high up here. Let's try and... I believe I can just move this all down a bit. It's looking good. Hey, Devil. Looking forward to the stream, awesome. You'd be happy with the port and added features. Crazy Cliff, honestly, right, I hope one day, if Nintendo do make a Mario Maker 2... Sorry, they already have made Mario Maker 2. If they ever make a Mario Maker 3, I hope they bring in like a 3D portion to it as well. Like creating your own levels like Mario 64. I think that's the only way I would buy a new Mario Maker. Because I think the 2D stuff has been done to death with this game and Mario Maker 2. You still have yet to play or even get Mario Maker 2. Mario Maker 1 being dead soon doesn't help either. Yeah, I know Switch is better than the Wii U, so Mario Maker 2 should last longer. The only issue I would say about Mario Maker 2 is I don't think it's done as well as Nintendo hopes. I don't know about this. This might... Nah, this is going to be fine. Yeah, I mean, even a Super Nintendo Maker would be amazing. I mean, just imagine, right? You could make your own Zelda games, or Metroid, Kid Icarus. You know, they're all side-scroller games, so it could happen. I think if they're not going to go down the 3D route, maybe they should do that instead. Maybe, like, incorporate some of their old games into it. Ice Climbers, you know, stuff like that. Hey, Mazer. I know. It's, it had a good innings, didn't it? 4 or 5 years? It's come to it. End of a run. End of an era. Yeah, Crazy Cliff, that's it now. They're done with Mario Maker 2. Hey, Reach. Well, I'm not going to make it, like, crazy difficult. It's going to be challenging. But it's probably going to be more of a traditional with a bit of a challenge to it. NES Remix, yeah. Something like that, yeah, definitely. You feel like the issue with 3D Mario Maker is there's a lot more to consider. Plus, the differences between 3D Marios are greater than 2D. If anyone can do a 3D Mario editor, it's Nintendo. Come on. I mean, they made Mario Maker so simple to use, and if anyone is out there making video games, you know it's not that easy. So, you know, Nintendo, you did a great job at making it accessible for everyone. How you doing, Reach? Well, it's not going to be a short level. It's probably going to take me a while to make. Oh, you didn't get Monster Hunter yet? That's annoying. You want a challenge? You're going to get a challenge. Come on, other spring. Right, so in theory... I mean, if you're any good at spring jumps, or, well, just jumping across springs, that shouldn't be a problem. So, let's chuck in some flying Coopers. Oh, you can't even have like 10 coins, can you? You literally just get a coin or a red coin. I think that's a bit nasty. This was released. I've got it on the thumbnail. It's it was September of 2015, so it has been 6 years. 3D World, yeah. The style of 3D World compared to the other themes in the game, it's a little bit different. It works slightly differently. It's a bit annoying, but I mean, I'm glad Nintendo updated it with a bunch of extra, you know, items. And the ability to play as Link as well is pretty neat. Like I said, I'm not a level designer, so don't expect much from this. Dibble, you absolute legend. Donation already. Thanks, man. Yeah, Major, please stick around. I won't get rid of you just yet. Got to keep KFC in business. Oh, yeah, I had KFC yesterday. Keep saying it every weekend. Got to try something different. Still end up getting KFC. Right then, so we're going to jump up top. Let's put a couple of spinies down. Right, so I want to then put another coin into the... You know what? Right, I'm going to go into the underground again. So let's build something for that. Montrance Ross, this question is for you and everyone in the chat. Okay, chat, you reply as well. Who's your favourite character between Mario on any platform and Sonic on any platform? Do you mean except? That's a big question. Favourite character except for Mario or Sonic? Wow. Maybe Link probably from Zelda, and Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil, definitely. I know they're nothing really like Mario or Sonic, but well, at least for Resident Evil. I believe that was a Castlevania track. Right, so we need to put down another pipe. Scoper up here. I tell you what, I'm surprised Nintendo hasn't made this for mobile phones. Surely with touchscreens, you could like create a Mario level quite easily. Right, I'm going to be really evil here. I'm going to put a spike right in the corner. However, I believe you can put an arrow. So hopefully. I think that's pretty fair. Do you have an idea on my mind or a theme, a story for a level? I'm just playing it by ear, Reach. I was going to actually design a little level before the stream. But guys, if you've got any input in this, let me know. And I'll add stuff to the level. Oh yeah, I probably want to put down some power-ups as well. Not in the mid-air though. Right, so I kind of want to put something on the track here. Hey, let's go Super Meat Boy. Spam it with spikes. You want spikes, do you? Well, I don't want to make it like crazy difficult, but what I'll probably do, what I usually do when creating a level is design like a basic layout and then I'll go back and do stuff to it. So I'm hoping, you know what, let's add an extra. That'll be alright. Yeah, we don't want loads of just enemy spam. It's actually fun to build a level, but as an engineer, I need to do a draft first, mostly. Yeah, a lot of the time I just wing it. It's kind of worked for me in the past. Right then, so we have this area we need to cross the vines. Hey Pepper Plessy, how you doing? You want to see me do a puzzle level? I'm rubbish at creating puzzle levels. We'll see how we go. If we have time, it depends how long I spend just doing this level. There's a couple of ideas, maybe single screen levels. Some kind of puzzle thing I could do. We'll just do something a bit more basic for the minute, so... sure you can have an invisible block, yeah. So let's make that like a secret area. You probably, well, yeah, that means you've got to turn on your Wii U. Right, so let's put some more spikes above. Yeah, just so you can't jump over the top. Anyone that is waiting for the Zelda Wind Waker stream as well, I'm going to be continuing that on Tuesday, so bear with me. I think we're going to. I think the next level is the Earth Temple. Yeah, because I still need to come back and put coins over it. Right. So we're going to jump up onto these platforms. Let's give an extra power up here. See if that works. So, Reach, what do you mean? Last level in Mario Maker is not. Oh, I get you. Cool. Can you add lava to this level? No. No, you can't, unfortunately. So you're going to have to time this pretty well to make this jump. Not like that. No, it kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it, of the first Koopa? No, you can't. You can add flying fish, but you can't add lava to it. You need to add some fish you can kill to revenge all the Mario Brother 2 deaths. We're going to add fish. We will add fish. This is tough. I think I need to move that Koopa over a bit. Did we get nearly 20 likes? Awesome. That is a complete fail. Hey Lance, how you doing? I did ask the question earlier, but does anyone still play the original Mario Maker? Or have you kind of just given up on it and moved on? Right, that definitely isn't what I want to be doing with the coins here. Let's get rid of those. It's not working how I thought. I'm sure the cannons, you didn't have to wait around so long for them. Or the bullet bills, sorry. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. No worries, Lance. Weekend's been alright. Can't really complain. Hope yours has been alright, Lance. Best way to put it, playing slowed down from daily to weekly to monthly to random impulse. Yeah, it was such a good time, I think, for Mario Maker. Like, it was literally... You had a few people that played it, but not to like the extreme as some of the big players, like, is it Ryu? Yeah, there are a lot of players out there. I've forgotten most of their names now. I don't really follow a lot of content, but yeah, it's still taken off, but it's all down to Kaizo. And I'm not just massively big on Kaizo. Unfortunately, everyone seems to be more into that with this game. Right, we're going to get rid of the cannon. I'm going to go back to my original idea with the... Right, so we're going to bounce off that. I don't know about this. Hey Garrett, how you doing? Oh, maybe that was a little bit, like, too far to the right. Let's try that again. I think that's alright. I don't want too much of the Koopa jumping. So you jump off, you need to land on the rope. However, if you go all the way down to the bottom of the vine, you're going to find a platform. With a respawning P-switch block, just to be on the safe side. You're playing Mario Maker 1 at the moment. You're trying to make a final level that you'll call final level. Well, this is the thing, yeah. If you're going to make a level for this game, You know, get it done by Wednesday, and then after that date, you can still play levels. You just can't, you know, upload them. "31st of March, yeah." So that should give you enough time to get through. What I'm going to do is let's add a mushroom there. We've got something better than a Koopa? I don't know about this. No, we can't put Bowser there. I think it will drop anyway. This music is from Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, Lance, you had to throw roast beef away. Why? That's not good. Hey, Alp, how you doing? Rousey, but it's a cat. Welcome to stream. You know what? I'm going to turn the volume up on my gamepad a bit. Yeah, we'll put let's put an extra life down there. Why not? It was in the fridge for 3 weeks. Jeez. I did. I've got the Banjo amiibo. Lance, I'm pretty sure you saw it on my channel. So calming. It's such a chill bit of music, isn't it? Kakariko Village, this is. That's one thing I love about at least with Nintendo games, the music. Mostly all made by a guy called Koji Kondo. Legend he is. Absolute legend. We'll do that. Right, so we're going to jump up here. There's got to be... Let's put some booze down, why not? Everyone loves booze. And 18 seconds of silence. I hope you get to meet him, Major. Now the only downside is if you mess this up, that's game over. I'm going to change my mind on this. Let's get rid of the Coopers. What I will do, I'm going to put some of those, I think they're blue platforms. They're the ones that disappear once you land on them. So let's do the first one as an orange. And that's going to hopefully move up and down. Cool. I think that'll work. Yeah, we got a bit of Dr. Mario. This is from Dr. Mario 64. Right, okay. Let's put a bunch of coins up here. Why not? I might as well do that. Not that you're going to be able to get them all, but hey. I'm hoping people maybe think, I'll spend maybe a bit too long getting those coins, and if they try that, they're going to end up dead, so. Right, so we drop down. We got the coins. Let's try the booze. We did play through Ocarina of Time on the channel last year. I love that game. It's really good. It's got a good mix of music, graphics. A lot of the dungeons were a lot better than us kind of remembering. That's risky, that is. Right, so let's put this door, right, all the way back to the beginning. There was like a little area which I hadn't used yet. I think I might as well try and use it. That Biker Mice... Oh, this was Biker Mice from Mars, yeah. And then the pipe can be there. You know what? That might be a bit harsh, but I think that's going to be alright. Hey Roy, how you doing? It is Turtles in Time. Guys, have you seen there's going to be a brand new beat 'em up, like a turtle game. It looks amazing. I mean, the trailer they showed, you barely see anything, but it looks good. Also, there's a new Asterix and Obelix. Probably got that wrong, but yeah, they're making a new beat 'em up for that too. The game did last for 6 years. Yeah, Lance. I thought it would be a fitting way just to, you know, finish it off with a final level. Say goodbye. Right, so you're probably best spinning off of this to get over the... Yeah, that's cool. It's coming together. It was a remaster. Roy? Really? I thought it was a brand new game. Yeah, the Turtle game, I'm hoping it's going to be 4 players online, because we'll definitely be streaming that. That'd be awesome. Since when have you got a kitten arm? How do you manage in real life? It's really difficult, actually. I get really dodgy looks. People keep throwing me cat food. You got to live with it. Make them 3 spikes besides the pipe. Okay, 1 second. So we're going to have to kind of block this wall. Let's put the wall here. Cool, okay, so there's no way that you can get into the next area without not going through the bottom bit first. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave this up to you. What do you want to see in this next area? Any enemy, any item, let me know. The Asterix one is based off an old Mega Drive Genesis game. Okay, I thought it was a brand new beat 'em up. Still looks good. Lance has been kicked by Nightbot for some reason. Hey Jack, how you doing? It sucks how the ground doesn't connect. Yeah, that was something they fixed in Mario Maker 2 though, wasn't it? 2 chain jumps. So what I'm going to do is kind of have it zigzagging, just to get a bit more out of this. So we're going to have a couple of chain jumps. Now, do we want them small chain jumps, or do we want them big? Oh yeah, we haven't done the fish yet either. The fish are coming. Do we want big chain jumps or small? Hey, The Savage, welcome. How you doing? Has been a while. Hope you've been alright. Yeah, flying fish are the worst. We'll have to add some. We're gonna big chain jumps. So you've got to get past the chain jumps, right? Actually, let's make that quite bigger. I don't know about this. Oh. Okay, that's cool. So we're going to come back down on ourselves. Right, what are we going to have on the next layer? I'll keep the fish to the bottom. Let's make that a little bit bigger as well. And then, for whatever reason, if you do mess up, there's going to be a couple of secret blocks. That was Diddy Kong Classic, yeah. We only played Diddy Kong on the channel, what, a few weeks ago? Love that game. Really good. Bit of classic Mario Brothers 2. Yeah, the overworld. Right, okay, so we're going to drop down into the next area. Double that floor up. How about 5 bars? I don't know about this. Maybe a little bit touch on the long side. I can't remember. I'm sure you can change the speed of the fire bar. You can change the direction of it, that's alright. Reach, no worries, you take care. If anyone does know of any decent Mario Maker levels as well that have come out like within the past year or so, if you let me know in a bit, I will definitely be giving a few a go, so I think that'll be alright. So you just get enough time to get through there. Oh, okay. Come on, guys. I get confused easily. I see someone saying goodbye to a Reach. I assume she's going. Adam, oh, here we go. You're going to rub it in, are you? 2 weeks off work. Very nice. Slightly jealous. Yeah, we got Easter coming up as well. It's only a week away, isn't it? It's alright. You still think you've got your old Mario Maker level list, but they are mostly quite old. Well, look, maybe it's a good idea we dig some of the classics out, if you've got any, because it's only 6 o'clock, so I will definitely be trying some out. Right, so if you wanted to, you could get back up top. Right, maybe let's drop the ceiling down a bit then. That's better, right. Maybe one up here as well. Okay, so we've got like a bit of a slalom area you need to get through. Dry bones in the beginning, which I'm going to replace with a Magi Beaver. Not quite sure if it fits in, but hey, it'll be alright. Hey Jack, how you doing? Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. Don't have an Easter thing for Animal Crossing this year. I thought they were still going to be doing Easter. I see the bunny things come back. You made a level that no one beat because no one played it. The Savage. What type of level is it? Is it like a ridiculously difficult Kaizo? Otherwise, like I said, I'll give a few a go, but I'm not going to do a level list. I'll just be playing random levels, so we'll see how we go. Right, we've still got a bit of the level to play with. I've still got to put down some of the red coins. Let's see how this goes. What happened there? Oh no, right, come on. I've already done this. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, this is a Guile stage. It doesn't exist anymore. Oh, you done with Animal Crossing, Lance? Sorry, I missed that. Right, the spine is, they just fall off the edge. I need to sort that out. No More Heroes. I've not played that, Lance. I remember playing No More Heroes on the Wii. It was alright. Right, we need to fix that for a start. I didn't realise that was so high up. Let's get rid of the spring. Get rid of that. Drag that down. So it kind of makes it look like... Where do I go next? I could put an arrow there. I'm not 100%. Right, anyway, let's go through the door. How am I gonna... This is quite tough. Maybe this ain't gonna work. Yeah, no way. No way I can get there quick enough. So it probably needs to go the same direction as the other fire bar. That makes it too easy. I think that'll be alright. It's starting to get better. I think as I progressed through, it's become a little bit better. Right, guys, we were talking about having fish, so let's have a bridge with fish. Because everyone likes a cheap chick. Unfortunately, that happened. I don't know if I can get around that. I don't know if they'll hit a brick wall and turn around. Let's try that. No, they completely ignore any wall. That's a tough one. Because I think trying to get through the fire here, with maybe the Cheep Cheeps as well. Not too sure about that. Too many enemies walking off ledges is one of the big issues with making levels. Yeah, it is slightly annoying when they just ignore walls and just bounce off the screen. I don't think fish are going to work very well here. We've still got a little bit of room to play with. Yeah, a Yoshi part. I was just looking at Yoshi, how I could use him. Let's have a look. Right, so we're going to jump up here. There's going to be a Yoshi in a box. Well, actually, I'm going to kind of spawn Yoshi, because if you mess it up, you're going to need to get another one. Okay, so you get Yoshi. And we're going to have... Let's try this. Right. So we can do the locked doors. So we're going to put... Extend, sorry. Can't remember. How'd you get keys in this? Lakitu, that is one choice. Oh, Bubble Bobble. I love Bubble Bobble. It's a classic. Lance, I don't know yet with Splatoon 3. I barely played Splatoon 2 for a while, right? Splatoon 3, if they do a lot of extra stuff with it, I might consider it, but I don't know at the minute. Let's try and get the clouds... The problem with adding Lakitu at this point of Rage is that he could just go anywhere and cause havoc. So I want a key. I've forgotten how to get keys. It's not that. There you go. Right. So inside the wall, you need a Yoshi. You go through the door. Put the door up here. See if I got any space down below. Oh, Dibble, your 2 weeks has come to an end, does it? Oh man, unlucky. You had 2 weeks off. That's not bad though. P-switch shake. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, I managed to figure that one out, thankfully. So do we have some space I can use here? Yeah, we've got loads. So maybe we could do Lakitu for here. Going to drop straight into the room down this hole. Well, I hope you guys are good at spin jumps. Off spiners. Right, let's try it. Okay, that's not what I wanted to happen. Maybe they need to be beetles. Or just shells. See if that works. That'll do. We've still got 2 hours off to take off tomorrow. I pretty much used all my time off, Dibble. I think I've got like maybe a day to use before the end of the month, but well, considering we're only 3 days away, I might as well try and carry it over. What have we done? Maybe you can jump into Lakitu. Yeah, you could steal his cloud. Actually, that is probably what I'm going to go for. So you have to steal his cloud and then ride it up top. So I might put a couple more of these blocks down. Okay, so then once you've got the cloud, yeah, this is definitely going to be challenging. The only downside again is if Lakitu, you lose the cloud. Top Gear is tonight. Yeah, I'm going to watch it later, Devil. Make a section where using the star will kill you. Yeah, I've kind of done some levels before Reach where... that's better. Where you have to run through like a maze of slicks. Is that overkill? I think it's going alright. So, like a troll, non-troll. Maybe make steps up so you can reach the top without Lakitu. Well, that was my thing. I want to be able to reset this. So, what if I build... Let's see what happens with that. Well, you could technically do that, couldn't you? You could just get the cloud. into that area and grab it, but that's fine. So if something does go wrong, you can reset the room, not a problem. It would be close to overkill if there was a surprise bonsai bill. Yeah, maybe that's a bit much. Yeah, we got a door reset. Yeah, that'll work just as well. Dibble! That is a very good point. Like, today it's been absolutely fine, but maybe because I'm sitting, like, a bit closer to it. Not angled. Not too sure there. Okay, right, so we got this area. I'm going to chuck some coins in while I'm here, if you're brave enough to get them. That was it. So, because you pick up a fire flower before here, I think it's probably a good idea there's a few enemies that you have to hit as well. That's good. Oh, hang on. In Super Mario Maker 2, there's a two-player glitch that gives Mario a helmet with a pea balloon. Spinies look like pufferfish. Yeah, we don't get any hammers in this one to reach. Right, okay, so I'm completely lost. We might still have Yoshi at that point as well. I don't think that's going to be much of an issue, so I'm hoping if we get ourselves a Yoshi. Perfect. So that gets through here. What are we going to be playing on Thursday? Probably going to be Tetris this week. I haven't I might change the schedule up a bit this week. So Tuesday 100% is going to be Wind Waker. Because it's Good Friday, I might end up doing Wind Waker Thursday as well, and I'll do Tetris Wednesday, as it's a shorter stream. But at the minute, I'm not 100% sure. Just wait till Tuesday. I'll make my mind up at that point. Right, okay, so we need to ditch Yoshi. I think actually, let's make it so that Yoshi can't come with us. And you have to be small Mario as well. Yeah, so you can hit the spikes, lose your power up, get in here. Try not to do that. Put them in the overworld part. We'll see what happens, Jack. Right, so we get out of here, we go up to the pipe. We take the pipe back into the overworld. That's going to drop you immediately. So as long as you jump, it's not going to be a problem. Right, okay, well, we've got all of this to go still. We can't have slopes either. That's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? You know what? Let's have some bombs. So what I'm going to do is have a pipe with bombs coming out. And then we're going to have a brick wall up in front. But also on the same page, there's going to be a gap, so if you throw your bomb onto the ground, it could make a hole that you can fall down. Let's give that a go. So the bombs will keep respawning. I'm going to move it across the other side. It's not perfect, but I think it will do the job. One Spiny and a Munchie. Yeah, you can't have the slopes. I still want to chuck in an extra coin though, because I think I've only used 3 of them so far. There's the goal. I don't think I need to put in a boss. However, it would be nice to do something before we get to the goal. Guys, how do you think I should end this? We need some kind of boss, yeah, definitely. But either creating our own boss. I'm not that clever to come up with a created boss. We've got Baby Bowser. Let's try and do something here. Right. Right, so before the goal, we're going to have a door. We need a key for that. Right, so yeah, getting the key, we'll get through the door. We can have Bowser or Baby Bowser, I guess. Oh, Bio, legends! I completely missed that. How you doing, Bio? Thanks for the donation. Appreciated. Can we get some hashtags? You guys are well ahead of me. How you doing, Bio? Right, so we could... I don't want to, like, enemy spam here. I either go with a Bowser or go with Baby Bowser. I suppose it really should be Bowser though, right? And also we need to respawn a fire flower. So maybe, let's not make a naked pipe, but... Right, so once we've got through that wall... going to make that a little bit thicker as well, so you have to do it a few times to get through. I think that's alright. Yeah, how would you kill Bowser? I would have to have a respawn, because otherwise it's just going to be a dead end. Right, and that would definitely get you through to the goalpost. Let's make it interesting though. Let's have some fire. I don't know if that's too excessive or not. Clown car, I think we've run out of space for that now. Actually, that's really difficult. I don't think you get enough time to run back, and with the bomb, it really does not help as well that Bowser's flames are going crazy. But we are good, we are good. I don't think that's too bad. I think that might work as an end. Bowser's flying thing. What, put wings on him? I think he's going to be alright. I think that'll be okay. We just need to, you know, make a few changes, put in some extra coins. How about some hidden blocks right by the goalpost so you can reach the top? Why not? Okay. Right, so if you're really careful here, hopefully... Let's give this a shot. Yeah, this could work. Because let's be honest, who is going to look up top? So I've got to make this look so you can't see the above from down here. So that's... I did really want to do something with like a spike maze, but I'm not too sure about that. Let's give it a go. Why not? Not really a maze. I give you that. I don't know about that. I'm not 100% sure. Useless ones up. I know. How about... Well, that would be pretty neat to have a troll at the end, but I think that's fair enough. If you want to take the risk, just for an extra one-up, that is down to you. However... if you just randomly jump out the end... maybe you should deserve to die, so let's put some put some spikes down there as well. So you got to be careful just jumping off the edge. Well, okay, it's not like the most amazing level, but I'm feeling okay about this. So one thing I need to do is block off, because you could just easily cheat this. So let's... see how we go there. Have we really nearly got 30? Awesome. What is the pink point? I still want to add something for that major, but usually what I do with the pink coins is make them optional. Just, you know, if you want to collect the pink coins, you can collect them. I don't think any of my Mario levels I've made it like that you have to collect them. I still want one more pink coin though somewhere. Okay, I've changed my mind. We're going to put a door in here. So instead of an extra life here, we're going to put a pink coin. So you can then go through that door. Hopefully. There you go. That makes more sense. Hey Alex, how you doing? How's things? Hey Rachel. It's a good level. Awesome. Well, we'll have a run through in a minute and see what it's like. But I'm hoping to add a few extra bits to this, so... Right, so you can get a bunch of lives in there if you want. We need to do something here, like it's looking a bit boring. And we definitely want to power up. So you jump up here, you've got the bridge. Is there anything we could put on the bridge maybe to make this a little bit more harder? I've not used any piranhas. I feel like I probably should. You can't forget Piranha Plant. You don't like Zelda 2 now, so you block it out your mind. One day I need to give that a proper go. I've tried playing Zelda 2 like 10, 20 times. I can never get far. I played more Zelda 2 levels within Mario Maker that people have, you know, redesigned. So we can put a block here. That's going to get you your power up, that's fine. Let's move that a little over. So if you go down the pipe, you're going to get 1 red coin. So you've got a bunch of flying Koopas. And again, I love the hidden blocks. So I'm not going to hide anything too much up here. But just a bunch of coins. You're going to be able to see anyway. If you get to that pipe, you'll probably be wondering, how do you get to the coins? Well, like that. So we can go down the pipe. Yeah, Zelda 2's a weird one. Don't get me wrong, but Nintendo did all this weird stuff. Like, the second game in the series, you look at, like, Mario Bros. 2, they tried something quite different. Zelda 2, they tried something different. I kind of like they tried, but it didn't kind of work out that well. Yeah, I mean, decoration's something I would spend more time on a reach. But I think that's going to take the longest, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. So you drop down the pipe, let's get some coins. Right, so we go back in the pipe. So we're going to drop down. I suppose I could try and put some fish on this section. I don't know if it might be a bit much, but... yeah, I think we're going to get rid of the fish. Right, so that's the second coin. So we come back out. Jump across, get the... sorry, first coin, second coin. Down the pipe. Another coin. Put a few coins around, why not? Yeah, Shadow Link is in Zelda 2, yeah. I think, yeah, that was kind of where it come from, Ocarina, wasn't it? They took Shadow Link from that one. And exactly, like Major Scout says, you know, it is different from other Zeldas. And sometimes, you know, being different's good. You know, Link's Awakening, for example, it's very different in ways to some of the others, but, you know, having no Ganon in it and being set on a desert island. But I actually think it was a great idea, just getting rid of Ganon. You know, Zelda's not even in the game, just focusing on a different story. It's not a bad thing. Hey, Packy Shepherd. Yeah, it is a bit like a throwback. Bit of nostalgia. Talking a bit about the old classic Mario Maker. Well, it's not that old. It's only 6 years, I guess. Did you know it's possible to drag Mario in play in Super Mario Maker 2, like the original? You've got to tap it in handheld mode. Jack, no. I don't think I can remember that. You're so hungry, you can eat an Octo Rock. Hooking one up. Good luck with that. You've got to catch it first. Right, so if you fail, you can get back down the bottom and do this again. However, if you drop, that is pretty much it, game over. So, you're going to drop down here. I'm going to change this.
Here we go!
Dibble. Again, legend. You're keeping me well fed, man. Let's put another pink coin down here. Okay, so we're going to run through here. You drop down, get another coin. And you drop down here. Let's actually make an arrow. Let's just start that again. Right, so... Okay then. So you're going to spin jump off of this. Down through the pipe. Oh yeah, so you're up with the chain jumps. Drop down here. If you're crazy enough, you could try and get those coins up there, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. Does that make sense? So you kind of need to... So the arrows are pointing that you're going up here. You need a Yoshi egg, and then to jump across. I think that looks alright. Let's put a few coins around here too, just in case you want to drop down with... Oh, we still need to finish this off. I can't remember how you do undo on this. You will have to ride your Minecraft from DKC over to Packy's for a nice coffee. I would like to see you try that. Well, guys, I think we're coming up to the end of this level. So if anyone does have any levels you want me to check out, we'll check a few out while we've still got time on the stream. I think that'll be alright. Okay, so let's put a couple of coins down there. So the bomb drops out. You've got to break through the wall. Bowser's in here. You've got the respawn pipe for the flower. Let's give it a go. Well, Arij, there's no way I'm going to get a puzzle winner. They're kind of like puzzles in their own right, some of them. Holy Ajora, what I will just say is I'll ask for a code. I'm not going to be setting up a submission type thing, sorry. The music kind of fits in as well. You put them on Discord, cool. I'll have a look. Oh, I need to fix those. So we can't have spiners there. No, doesn't like those either. We're going to have to be boring. I'm going to have to be boring and go with Koopas. Out for Lakitu. It's harsh. Hey Jack, no, you can still make levels for Mario Maker 2. It's just Mario Maker's come to an end. You won't be able to upload any more levels. You can still play them, but that was rubbish. You can still play levels, but unfortunately, yeah, you're not going to be able to upload them anymore. Oh, really, Bio? It's unfortunate because some fans have made really good Mario 64 mods. I was watching one the other day. You can play as Luigi, Waluigi, Wario. The graphics look nice, you know, for what they are. Oh, no, 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 no. Right, so maybe that fire flower isn't the best idea to use on these. Unless I've got an idea. So why don't we do it so it drops a bit? I think that would be better, yeah. Wayne, random, but why not put ADH Gaming in coins at the end? I can do that, why not? The only thing I would say is once, right, I wrote ADH on one of my old levels and it got deleted because it was apparently advertising. But I'm hoping, you know, because it is the end of life. Where can we put ADH? That's a really good idea, Wayne. I'm just trying to figure out where I can put it. It could either go right at the end, because I've kind of run out of space here. Let's see if I can kind of fill it in. No, that's not going to work. Yeah, Dibble, so you got the Pro Controller for Monster Hunter. I must admit, I've been slightly jealous watching a few people play Monster Hunter, but then I'm like... I played the demo, it was alright, I just couldn't get into it, so... It's not like the end of the world. But I hear it's a really good game. Difficult. Sunrise, hope you're doing okay. How is things? Lance, I already answered that earlier. I don't know about Splatoon 3. I don't know at the minute. It's going to have to do something massively different from the second game for me to be that bothered about it. That would be really annoying, Bio. But I do want to just get ADH in there. Let's try it. Maybe it'll work here. I think that'll be alright. How's that look? Maybe a little bit too high up. That looks alright. I haven't got space to put it at the end of the level. Hey, red highlight. Well, yeah, the original Mario Maker shuts down on Wednesday. You can still play levels, you just can't upload them. We're not talking about the second game. The second game that's going to be continuing as normal. Hey, Paxi Pie. No one plays Wii U anymore. Lies. I'm playing Wii U right now. But I thought it'd be a fun thing to do, just to, you know, send it off. You're doing okay, Sunrise. You had a late lunch. Yeah, our clock's changed in the UK. So it really should be 6 o'clock at the minute, but we'll have a GG at the end of the level, not a problem. I think they look like GGs, don't they? Wii U is old. Well, it's a bit of a throwback stream, you know? I used to stream this all the time on my channel, so it's kind of nice that I've gone back to it, you know? I still think making levels on the Wii U gamepad's better. 100%. I way enjoy making levels on this more. Right, so just past the ADH. I think I missed a red coin anyway, but it's not a problem because I'm going to have to redo this before I upload it. What is about Mario Maker 3 then? No, they haven't announced anything. Why? Why did I try that? Right, so we got Get Yoshi again. Oh yeah, we had the coins as well, just hidden away. I tell you one thing I haven't done is put a checkpoint on the level. Does it really need a checkpoint though? Did I kill him? What happened? What? Right, okay, well, first things first, I think I need to give him a key. Because otherwise I'm not getting anywhere. Out of respect for the original release of Mario Maker, no checkpoints. Does everyone agree with that? We're not going to put a checkpoint in? Excellent. No need for checkpoints. It's not that long of a level. Cool, okay, right. So I did kill him, but he didn't have a key. So let's try that again. And then we've got to play back through it for real and then get it uploaded. Harsh. Lucky. Right, so we got the key. We get through the door, and instead of going straight to the checkpoint, I think maybe I need to add something. Yeah, it's very easy. Let's yeah, it's very easy to hit that post. So let's move it in a little bit if I can. Like, how would you know there's something up there? It's almost like really that GG needs to be up higher, and then we could put like an arrow down below. Maybe something like that. Hey Paxi Pie, I'm going to be getting Mario Golf, yeah. I've already I pre-ordered it already. The two games I have pre-ordered are Mario Golf and Skyward Sword. And I think Mario Golf's coming out in June, and Skyward Sword is about July time. So far, they're the only games I've bothered like pre-ordering this year. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to like finish the level at the same time, so bear with me. I think we've got quite a few people in the chat that are getting Mario Golf. It's 4-player online. I'm looking forward to it. If it was single player, I mean, I probably wouldn't be too bothered about it, but because it's got online multiplayer, and hopefully playing it offline as well should be good, so it's all good. Turning this game on a Sunday makes a special boot sequence. Norfolk, yeah, it does. Right, so you're gonna get up here. Let's make this a little somewhat fairer and put a brick wall here. You should be able to get through there. Actually, I'm changing my mind again. I'm going to move the GG down. And then put an arrow. Is that too easy? Does that stand out too much? Oh yeah, Metopia. Yeah, I forgot about Metopia. It's one of those games that I'll keep an eye on, but it kind of like... Did anyone have a 3DS and you got a bunch of built-in stuff? I kind of feel like the Switch should have had something like that. Metopia or something. Oh, the Skyward Sword Joy-Cons do look nice. But if they're bringing out a Switch Pro, I want to know if they're compatible first. That's the issue. Am I quicker than you in Mario Kart? Who knows? Yeah, Mario Maker 1 was on their 3DS as well. That was a weird game though, wasn't it, on the 3DS? It was like... you couldn't properly share levels. So what was the whole point of it, really? I think I'm done. Up here. Let's maybe put a couple of coins there so you know there is secret locks. Right, so instead of jumping straight over, now you've got to drop down here and then carry on as normal. So that'll be jumping over. There's nothing down there except for a power-up. So if you head across the top, down the vine, let's put some spikes around here. Dibble. Yeah, I mean, the Switch and the Switch Pro, or whatever it's going to be called, if it actually is going to be a real thing. Yeah, it looks like the Switches are exactly the same size, except for the screen. So you would think, yeah, you are right, there would be uproar if it wouldn't work. Arij is the best player at Mario Kart by far. You should, Paxipie, definitely challenge Arij. I think it will be out this year. Right, guys, I will eat a pair of socks if the Switch is not out this year. You can hold me to that. Yeah, so when the new 3DS come out, there was only one game that actually was exclusive to it. From what I understand, third-party games are going to be exclusive to the Switch Pro, but Nintendo will be making games compatible with the Switch and Switch Pro for at least 4 more years, which probably is when the Switch 2 will be out, so I don't think it's a big deal. Man, I have got so many levels on here. I didn't even realise. The new Donk City, your black and white levels, Mario Land 2. I forgot about some of these. Metroid. So what should I call it? Should we call it like ADH Last SMM level, or I'm going to let you guys come up with a name. You'd probably come up with something better than I will. You won't get one, Major, until they paint stupid Triforce on it. Oh, come on, you know they're going to do it. There's going to be like a Zelda special edition. The KFC fund. One last goodbye. That sounds good. Do we have anything besides one last goodbye? I love you, Major. Yeah, Nintendo will get rid of that. ADH's last one last goodbye from ADH. Let's have a think here. There's got to be something. I could just go simple and call it ADH last SMN level. It's difficult. Yeah, farewell MM. That's what I was going with. So long, Mario Maker. I'm slightly worried if I put ADH in, will it get deleted? We'll just call it that for the minute. Socks funds. Legend for a pair of socks, just in case, for the end of the year. You can hold me to that. I will eat a pair of socks if the Switch Pro is not out. I might regret this. The last hurrah. Or the last wahoo. Well, I think we get to rename it again in a minute. So I'm not that wasn't that bothered. Okay, wish me luck. We need to get this level finished. And I'm hoping the lack of checkpoints isn't going to cause me a problem there. That is one thing I kind of dislike with this game, is that if you've got enemies on other screens, they can kind of come over. Right, so we definitely want to power up here. Close. Right, so you get to this point and look, oh yeah, 2 coins over there. That looks sketchy. Close. It is kind of mean though, so if you did die at this point, you would have to redo the entire level again. But that's not a bad thing, it's not that old, not that long, so... To be fair, Lance, it's not exactly a massively great level. I mean, this is probably one of the shortest levels I've ever made, so don't expect quality from it. Oh no! Yeah, I think for most people, when they're making a Mario Maker 2 level, they'll probably spend at least 10 hours on it. I think most of the levels that I made in the original Mario Maker, I spent 5 hours. Some a little less if I pre-plan the level, but yeah, checkpoint probably would be good right now. Who said no checkpoint? Right, and again, if we go up here, I tell you what, I probably should have hit an extra power up here. I'm doing it. I'm putting a checkpoint there, a power up there. You spent hours and hours with yours, even the short ones. Yeah, I remember Fox Jr. I'm sure once he said that he had spent like 25 hours on one of his levels at least. Yeah, we did. We got some chain chomps in there too. I couldn't forget those. Hey, Dead Pixies. How you doing? You doing good? This Lakitu is annoying. I've changed my mind. I'm not happy with that. Let's get rid of Lakitu. You guys are just like, hurry up, you're so close. No, I'm getting rid of Lakitu. I changed my mind. There's a better mechanic I can use here. Let's go with Baby Bowser and a clown car. Or just keep a clown car. That'll do. Right, so you need to go down below under, come back up. Let's get another one over it. Get rid of that. Just see how that looks. I placed a spiny inside of a rock. Good point. Oh, so you can go that way still. Don't want to do that. I think that's alright. I think you have to come back out that way. I think that's looking way better. I'm glad I changed it. Yeah, I don't quite know if I need the spinies there now. Because that was only there because, you know, I had Lakitu there before. Does it actually make a difference? Probably. It stops you from jumping out, doesn't it? Because if you're going to jump, you're going to die anyway, so... Oh, wow. Okay, maybe that's not a great idea. That'll do. We'll just stick the beetle things on. The spike tops, I think they're called. I mean, I didn't get to use the cape on this level. But it's not the end of the world. I just want to make sure that someone doesn't cheese the level, that's all. I mean, you could jump out. You're not going to get to the pipe though if you jump out the clown cart, so it's not a big deal. It's that one. Let's try. Oh, one of the spiders fell off. Hold on, let's have a look. Why did it fall off? It's just on the edge. Right. This is the thing, like, you can create a level, but you spend half the time readjusting it before you upload it. We might... I really hope I can get this uploaded soon so we can at least play a few levels. Let's rush through it. Do you think that's not too difficult to find? Because, I mean, I didn't put an arrow there. I mean, there's still coins that make it stand out, but I don't know if people are going to struggle with that one. What do you reckon? Should I put an arrow where that other pink coin is? Let's have a look. Because I don't want to make it too obvious, you know? Let's have a look what that looks like. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, the arrow's not, like, in your face, so I'm hoping, you know, anyone will find it the normal route, but there is an arrow just in case. Well, live for Mario, Norfolk. This version of Mario will die off, yeah, but maybe it's a little bit like The Legend of Zelda, where you have multiple timelines. So that's the same with Mario. It's only this timeline, but he dies. Right, so you might think the arrow is just, you know, go up the vine. But we'll leave it like that. So let's go and grab. Do you really think I need a checkpoint? I'll put a checkpoint in. And I think I'm going to change that as well. So the checkpoint, I think I'm going to put on the underground before you get too far. So you drop down there. What is the checkpoint? There you go. Guys, what do you reckon about putting a checkpoint there? Because there's like a power-up right next to it. I think that's a good idea. Because if you do die there, you're going to go straight back to the checkpoint. I'm thinking maybe let's put another... How about that? I think that's looking better. Right. Let's try it again. Yeah, Holy Adura, the gamepad doesn't last long at all, does it? I think at the minute it's lasted me about an hour and a half to 2 hours, which is pretty bad. That is very true. Although I can't remember, do you have to play it from the checkpoint even once you complete it, don't you? Just to make sure it's completable. The only other issue is, I can't remember with the pink coins. If you have checkpoints, does it save the progress? Honestly, I can't remember. Not that it matters, because you don't need the coins. It does save, cool. I don't know, maybe I want to be putting a checkpoint, sorry, a power-up around there. Let's get rid of those. Twitch person, fair enough. Right, okay, let's try it again. Yes, it's way better than having the Lakitu flying around there too. Right, okay, there's the ADA. Shh, let's go and grab that next coin. Do it pro style. That's the thing, always for the person that creates the level will always find it easier than anyone else for the first time. Just because you know the ins and outs. So let's go and get the other coin. I've got to go back to the beginning, don't I? Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the pink coins. I know I can get them. That's interesting. So if I pick a spring up, what can I do with this? I mean, some people are probably going to try abusing the level by using the spring. I don't know. I don't think it's of concern. Right, so we're going through here. Nice. What's the best way to keep a series alive? New content or a new game? A bit of a mix, really. I would say. I think a lot of the more popular games nowadays, Lance, they release content a bit more often to keep people hooked. A new game's good, but like Splatoon 3, right? Personally for me, Splatoon 2, I don't know how they can get it any better. The same with Smash Brothers. How do you improve upon pretty much perfection? So maybe more content would be better than a new game, but you do get people that probably would go and buy a brand new game rather than pay for DLC. I think a mixture of both, definitely. Nice. Hey, I don't know. It's going alright. I think a lot of people might die there, though. How you doing? I don't know. It's literally just making sure it's okay now to upload. Probably should have added some boss music, but I think I'm happy with how it is at the minute. You could just hide here, I guess. If Bowser lets you, anyway. Cool. Right, so instead of going straight into the goal, let's go up. Although Bowser does not help at all. yeah, generally, we should be able to go through the door. You still find that Bowser looks like a troll, still ugly. Hey, Bowser's got feelings too. Come on, come on. That's gotta be it. Right. Let's try it again. I never thought I'd be playing Super Mario Brothers with Street Fighter 2 over the top. First for everything. Yeah, so we're going to be losing Mario 35 as well as the ability to upload to this. What else? No more 3D Mario collection will be available. That's come to an end as well. Hey Sean, this is the original Mario Maker. It basically is killed off this week. Or at least the uploading. So I've just created a level. We're going to get it uploaded and hopefully it'll be one of the very last few levels available for people to play. And I mean, I had a real quick look at the quality of levels that have been uploaded in the past, like, couple of months. This is definitely better than the majority of them. So, it's not a great level. I'll put my hand up and say that, but I reckon it's not bad. Indeed, I reckon the choice of music is pretty nice. And hey, I won't get copyrighted for it, unlike a lot of other music I play. Yeah, the annoying thing is that Bowser's fire keeps lighting the bombs first. Oh, come on. That's not going to work. Nope. I think we're good. That should be the last checkpoint. That should be everything done. We've just got to come up with a better name now and upload it. It isn't a big deal. I mean, it was eventually going to happen to Mario Maker. Mario 35, I don't really care about. It just... It wasn't updated enough. You know, it wasn't that great. Mario All-Star Collection, that does seem a bit weird. It reminds me of Disney, and I don't know if any of you guys know, but Disney has this thing called the Disney Vault, whereas every so often they'll stop selling a certain movie, so you have to go and buy it when it's available. It's kind of what reminds me of what they're doing with this one. Name it Let's a Goodbye. Come on people, let's have some level names. So we've got Let's a Goodbye, or Let's a Go Goodbye, something like that. We've got So Long SMM. Dibble, you take care, enjoy Top Gear. Thanks for donations as always, you legend. It's coming up with a really catchy name. ADH's last SMM level. Farewell to MM from ADH. Have we got any other suggestions? I do like that Major, but I don't know. I don't know about a level name. You know what? Till we meet again. Laters. You know what? I'm calling it this. It's not original, but I've just named it. I've got a few days to re-upload if I want. Right, guys, that is the level ID. What's it called? Snip. We got 40 likes. Come on, guys, hit that like button. Let's take a quick screenshot of that. Cool. What I'm going to really quickly do is try and get through it, set a world record. And we might just have time to play one or two other levels. Hasta la vista. Oh, I missed it. That would have been a great one. Mine's going to sound really boring now. Right, courses. I wonder if it's uploaded. Should be in new arrivals. Final level. Goodbye, Super Mario Maker. Well, maybe mine's going to take a bit of time before showing up. Right, let's try and make a level. Farewell, Super Mario Maker. One last time. It is pretty chill music, isn't it, Reach? Hello and welcome. Nice to see you again. Is Mario Maker not allowing people? It finishes on the 31st. So only a few days. Hope you're doing well, Alan. Come on. Let's slow things down. Let's try once more from beginning. Yeah, I mean, Mario Maker has had a good innings, and you're still going to be able to play levels that, you know, people have made. So it's not like the end of the world or anything, but still. I mean, Mario Maker 2 is going to be around for the foreseeable future. Really did not want to lose that power up. Well, yeah, the original Mario Maker, it's pointless streaming. Unless you want to play levels that are already there. Just people can't upload, that's all. I would say give it a year and they'll probably shut down the entire service. Exactly. And that's probably why, you know, it's still best to play Mario Maker 2. But I tell you what, I've loved making a level on this. I way prefer it to the Switch. 100%. The gamepad's amazing for making levels. Literally, this is probably the best use of the Wii U. The touchscreen for this game. I thought I killed him. That's annoying. And part of me kind of likes this game still because it's not. It hasn't got like excessive amounts of power-ups, which is kind of nice. There we go. We are done. Hopefully set a new time as well. So guys, if you do want to play this, you can try... Oh, you can't even beat my time. It doesn't save it. Unless that's because I'm playing a demo. Well, guys, what we will do... Hey, Cypher. You've managed to catch a stream on Moors. Excellent. Yeah, we got some classic tunes playing. Well, I've literally just completed this level. We've spent the past 4 hours... correction, 3 hours playing. What I'm going to do, Major Scout has got some levels on the Discord. So I've got about 20 minutes or so. So we might just play 2 or 3 levels. Let's go with Magic Mushroom. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. Right, let's find a level. Bit of classic F-Zero. Can't go too wrong. AX String 908. I think I put it in the pinned message. Basically, what is happening is Nintendo will not allow you to upload levels from this Wednesday. You can still play levels. So if you still got a Wii U set up, you can go and give my level a go. KHD, cheers, man. I reckon Nintendo will probably delete the servers in a year or so. Kind of like a weird variation on 1-1. No, Jack, I haven't got any Celeste at the minute. Interesting level. Yeah, the last couple of songs were from Donkey Kong Country 2. Love the soundtracks of those games. I don't know if we've got any of those levels, Major, that are costumes. I don't think any of them were, but... Someone's been playing the Song of Storms. They've been playing it all the time at the minute. Constantly. All we're getting is rain. Like every day. I think we've had one okay day in the past week. Shocking. This is weird. Okay, I think I was supposed to be Big Mario, and then break through that block above. The Tingle level was costume. Cool. We'll do that in a minute. How am I going to do this? I might as well just restart the level. Yeah, I need the power up for this one. We'll try again. So we've got a pipe there. There's also a vine up here that I probably need. I reckon that's what I need to do, but I've had enough of that one. Oh, that's actually Major's level. Major, I feel really bad for saying that. I want to do the Tingle one though. Yeah, I think I can remember that. I'm pretty sure I needed to be the massive Mario and then go up to the vine. So, Tingle's Magical Boot Adventure. So, if any of you guys did play Mario Maker 1, you would know that they've got costumes in there. Something that, for some reason, Nintendo took out of Mario Maker 2. And I don't know why. Nintendo do some weird things at times. But I do like the costumes. There was like 150. There were loads of characters. You had like Kirby. You had Lanky Mario. Although Lanky Mario still is in the new one. I give him that. Mega Man, I think. Link. There were loads of costumes. I loved it. Sonic. Sonic was in there. This is a weird one. I'm pretty sure I need to keep the boot. Oh, you are kidding me. That's a tough jump, but that's all I need to do. Hey, Sumik. Now, we've already made the level. I'm done. We're just going to finish the stream off by playing a few levels, but I do need to go soon. Hey Napolka, welcome. I will be back on Tuesday doing Wind Waker. We are getting pretty close to the end of the game. Obviously, there's loads of extra content to go and do. Like, I'm sure there's a few side quests, parts. But we will continue Tuesday. I look forward to playing that. That is really, like, really tight. Too tight. This is Mario Galaxy 2. Shipping Ink, was that the Yoshi one? Let's go for that. So I wonder if you can even star levels anymore. Probably just going to crash the game now. No, it worked. It did work. Yeah, if you click Star Ranking, it crashes the game. I've already tried that earlier. How have you been, Alan, anyway? It's been ages. How has lockdown been treating you? I hope everything's good. Right, so we've got a pipe down below. With a spring. I reckon I'm going to need that for some reason. Mario Land 2. Well, Holy Ajura, I don't know if you have seen it, but there was a mod made for this game, which gives you Mario Land 2. I did loads of videos on it on the channel, creating levels and all that. If anyone is interested in seeing me make a whole heap of levels with mods, check out some of my older videos. But I did like 30 plus of them. I'm glad to hear that, Alan. At least things start like they could be becoming normal again, or normal-ish. No, no, no. This is kind of like a Metroid one. It looks like, well, it seems like I have to explore quite a bit, grab an item, go to a different area. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying you don't need to use the mods. If you want to see the game running in a Mario Land 2 engine, or look, give it a go. Just check one of my videos. June? I think it is, yeah. Okay, mate, this was one of your levels, Major. So, it does look like... Let's try that again. So this one's easy. because conveyor belt is over here. What's up through the door? Okay. Stops the air conveyor. Excellent. Okay, I've got it. Yeah, Wayne, very funny. So, yeah, the key's next door then, so let's try that again. Actually, let's come back for that in a minute. Rachel, can you give Wayne a slap for me? Let's try that again. I think it's more that if you mess the timing up... like, oh, come on. Break it, finally. That's fine, I can work with this. So we've got a key up here. That is true, yeah, that was one of the good features of Mario Maker 2, actually having different colour pipes. I'll give you that. I'm glad she slapped you. You know what you did, Wayne. This is Luigi Mansion, is it? I was wondering what it was. Right, okay, let's do that again. So, activate the P switch. Come on. You were kidding me. I'll give it one more go and we'll choose a different level. And then we better leave it there. It's difficult. I mean, Nintendo obviously did try to make Mario Maker 2 a big thing. I just think they could have done more. Honestly, the World Map Maker should have been there at launch. They should have had all of the other items in for launch. It, to me, kind of felt like Mario Maker 1.5. And by the time they actually did make some quite nice changes, like the Map Maker, it was too late. People had moved on. It just didn't do enough new compared to the original game. And I think a lot of people were expecting Mario Maker to, like, Tino Chris, welcome. How you doing? I haven't played this game for ages. I don't think I'm playing that bad. It's the levels, they're the problem. I do like this one, but you couldn't really do vertical levels that well with Mario Maker, so it's not too bad. Major, they did, yeah, I heard that as well. And we've actually run out of music. Hold on, let's see. Nice. I was hoping for a parrot. That come at a good time, even if I did just lose it. Yeah, you don't have to like it, Alan. I like a good iron brew. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been awesome. I've loved making a level. Do we have anyone actually playing Mario Maker, I wonder? I thought a few people might be if it's, like, coming to an end. Let's have a look. Well, we could go and raid Dark Jake. I don't think I've raided him for a while. Guys, you take care. Thanks for watching. If you do want to join me on the raid, we're going to go on over to Dark Jake. Hashtag ADH raid. Please join me. It's been a while since I've been over onto Dark Jake's channel. Take care, everyone. You have a great evening. I'll be back on Tuesday continuing with Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Take care. See you later. Bye.